Feel like I haven't said that in ages. Me making noises, I shuffle around. Not that I could ever really make more noises than my chair. Once or twice, War's had a habit of changing, it's true. Sometimes they had a cool orb, sometimes they had a boat with little claws on it. We won't get to see that, but you know. Sometimes someone erects a giant 50-foot cannon tower in the woods, and it just starts blasting. Sometimes war is just really, really fire. Let me tell you. Alright. Normally I let this go for a little bit longer, but honestly, we're probably going to be on these maps for a bit, so, it's been about 2 weeks since our last Advance Wars 2 stream, especially because we had to cancel the last one we had wanted to do. But we left off with like most of the Green Earth campaign done, except for the factory mission and a fun little one called Rain of Fire.
Volcano.
Honestly, Jess, I have a question. Do you need to? Can we let Vesuvius handle this one?
I feel like we should let the volcano handle it, yeah.
You would think. But why?
Because he probably lost.
Yeah, let's be real. We didn't even see Flack do any fighting here in Green Earth because it would have just been a massacre.
Yeah.
Hey boss, you really want me to get up to that active volcano?
Very well.
Yes, Flack.
Heard you were attacking in here? We might want some of that.
Hit a volcano.
In the volcano.
Mm-hmm. Sounds pretty dangerous. You know, that is actually perceptive.
Yeah, yeah,
Fair enough, Hawk.
yeah.
I don't care about the octopus man.
Let me see.
We'll send you we'll send your family a commemorative medal.
Well, we're actually talking about how the troops we send to die are people.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, death exists in this world, yeah? We're killing people all the time. Oh, snap. I mean, Hawk, your plans haven't exactly worked out very well so far either.
No.
I don't really think Hawk can, like, talk shit here. I mean, he is a better CO than Flack, obviously, but he also hasn't won. So, stop talking shit.
Alright, so this is a fucking map. Hope you're ready to keep track of a whole bunch of squares.
Nope.
Oh.
You gonna do, Eagle? Fly into the volcano? Stupid. He'd be fine at that. Sure, but...
What?
See you later, motherfuckers. While I think Drake's shirt should fit, I do think the tiny tie is great. I do love that.
It's because Eagle doesn't pay Drake very well.
Mm-hmm.
Not for a new shirt.
I do think it's pretty funny how, like, everyone in this knows that Eagle is the best CO on Green Earth.
Yeah. Yep.
So anyway, this map's pretty simple, pretty straightforward.
Oh yeah, sure. This looks like a kind of typical
This basically
war room
looks
map.
like a war room map, yeah.
Yeah.
Other than, you know...
Don't worry about it.
Oh, we can't enter that space. No troops can turn.
It erupts occasionally.
Occasionally. Every
Just
so often, yeah.
occasionally.
Well, that probably isn't that important, so let's just build some infantry and be on our way.
Is it just 3 infantry?
I think so. Like, we could build an infantry and an APC, but, like... I think because we get this city immediately, like, start capping that immediately, that's probably worth something to us. Next turn, we probably build an APC. We're likely, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is one off, so I think
Yeah,
second
it kind
turn.
of becomes a matter of which front you want to fight
focus
on.
more on.
There's the bottom right and the top left here. Of course, the bottom right is harder to get to and closer to them, so it's, it's a little spicy.
Yeah, it's worth noting that we do actually have the same income here.
Yeah, this is very war roomy.
This is quite war roomy in that way. But, like, luckily this base is not particularly contested. If anything, what I probably do with an APC the next turn is try to go for this one. Assuming... Well, let's press end turn and find out. Worth noting, one advantage Hawk does have is that he has 4 bases to R3.
What?
What's up, Eagle? Wow, that's surprising.
Yeah, Volcano's well known for being orderly.
Highly predictable, extremely regular in where they send their lava. Especially when they're
are,
firing it into the air.
There are set squares.
It's dangerous to go it alone.
I have a map that shows them.
So yes, at the start of your turn, I believe every turn, the volcano will blast. Nah, it's going away. How sad.
Yep.
So, yeah, I hope you remembered every one of those squares.
Also, it's a different pattern for odd and even turns.
Correct.
So there's two different
There are
patterns
two
of
lava
to
patterns.
learn, which is a little ridiculous. That's why I have a map.
Alright, so yes, I believe it is going to be APC
Is it recon
and...
and APC or more infantry?
Ooh, interesting. The recon has a chance of really messing him up down here, and like, given that this has the bases, like he gets these bases, we get these bases pretty much set. If I even just slow that down, we have a decent chance of managing the usual, enemy AI go fuck yourself routine.
Yep.
Like, I'd love to get another infantry over here so that I can start this capture up here a bit faster, but getting any of these cities, I'm pretty sure at least one of them is going to get splatted, is still a pretty big win for us. So this guy is worth yeeting out this way. But we'll see if building a single recon on turn 2 wins us this map in a similar fashion to how it's won us other ones.
And Jess's recons are pretty alright.
Jess's recons are actually like one of her saving graces in like early game situations. Like, because her infantry lack power, they really can't fight things in A1, like in infantry versus infantry fights, which are very common. Hee hee. So yeah, there we go.
city.
That city is persona non grata. Do not attempt to take that city until you have full control of everything. I think it might be the only property that gets hit in the entire map.
I believe so, yep.
Alright, so I believe this is one that was just hit, so it is safe next turn.
Yeah.
Also, similar to other map hazards, infantry inside of things, or there's things inside of other things, do not take damage.
Yep.
You can hide your boys safely in the APC. Even if they get hit by lava, they'll be fine.
They're fine. They've got armor in the APC.
And lava can't kill. Same as every other floor hazard. It does do a lot of damage, though. I think it's 5?
It's 5, yes.
Yeah. 5 is kind of like basically little hits are 3, big hits are 5, and does anything bigger than that exist? Stay tuned to find out. Alright, interesting. It's definitely at least 2 infantry. It might just be a triple infantry
Yeah, sounds like that.
kind of day. Interesting question if they, like, you know, these two probably go up.
Yeah.
But does this guy also go up?
Yeah, interesting.
I'm not certain. Like, he might still want to go right just to continue. But the, like, you know, these are the properties we're definitely gonna control.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, straight up, shout out to Paul Power, who's in chat sometimes and whose Let's Play is a very useful map for where lava's able to hit that Serene has up right now.
Sure do.
Basically, unless you know for certain that lava isn't gonna hit a square, like of the danger ones, it's better to just avoid them entirely. You probably will end up getting hit.
Yeah, landed,
Nailed it.
nailed it. interesting decision to go up to the left there for him.
Yep, yep.
I mean, it is
So
more
he has built a
space.
tank, which does mean the recon is a lot weaker. However, if we build a tank this turn to follow up the recon, like, the recon gets to shoot at an infantry to slow their cap, and they are 2 turns away from this one. And then, if it's covered by the tank gets to, shoot. Alright. So yeah, I believe that this is going to get hit, but that it is the only place we can put where we will be able to capture it next turn.
Yep.
And I think that's worth it.
I do think that's worth it.
I mean, we saw Hawk's recon just get hit, and
APC get hit. But
it's
yeah.
fine.
It's alright.
AP con.
Yes, currently the squares here are where our recon is and that city.
This guy right here.
Yep. There's another one up closer to the mountains, but we're not going in there, so it's fine.
Yes, he almost certainly just sends his tank straight down unless he's an idiot. Scaring away our recon and dulling the force, but that's actually fine because, like, man, when you scam out the
I'm like, kinda like, maybe he does go right?
I kind of think so. Like, we're gonna at least take this and this, and like, having several infantry that we can then back up would make this easier to cap.
You can at least, if you capture
You can
take
also
on
time it
the
well, yes.
odd turn.
After it gets hit, if you have a guy go straight on it, you will be able, like, on the
Yeah.
turn that it happens, you will cap it and then take the hit
And
afterwards.
take our damage, yeah.
Which is fine, your
It's
infantry
fine.
got it. They are good. Classics of Screenshot LP.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very funny. I feel like it would have been really funny if they put a thing 6 units away from one, like a lava spot 6 units away from one of your bases. Because then you would be getting pranked every time you drove tanks out.
Yeah, there is a spot in your base that does get hit.
Yes, we've seen it. I believe it is this one.
One to the left.
Ah, it's this one.
It's that one.
That does get slapped. So if you're building mechs, which, why did you build mechs is, Jess?
Yeah, please don't.
Beware! There's also this bit right here, so if you're attacking this base, you're kind of at a disadvantage. Alright, so we have next turn still 7k, so we would have 10k if we built nothing. I almost certainly want to build another tank because it's kind of tanks for the memories now.
We have enough for a tank every turn now.
So it's like,
Yeah, I don't know if we want to build any more infantry until we take these bases, right?
these ones here, yeah, it's kind of a weird one. Like, if we're building a tank every turn, it's not getting us towards anything else right now, is the one weird part. So, like, if we were gonna build an infantry anytime up until we capture another property, it would be better to build it now than it would to be build it then. But if we won't build an infantry, and we're to instead build, like, assuming it's something that costs 1 or 2k, an artillery or something else, that would speed it up. It's the math here is really weird because it's several turns out. It might just be skipping and leaving ourselves open. Mostly because on top the forward bases are so much more forward.
So much more forward, and like we already have 2 infantry. It's already like 4 turns to try and get an infantry up there.
Yep. Or to the right.
Yeah.
Yep, so they are pushing hard over there. We are going to start getting into infantry fights at some point. That tank is fascinating. Or that artillery is fascinating. Alright, I believe Hawk has given me the opportunity to be a huge asshole. I will say, this also takes a hot minute in the Game Boy version, and if anything, when it's a little too fast, it's quite annoying. I think this is slower, but it's like kind of easier to see where it is. Alright.
Ah, so you're gonna sit on the base?
I'm gonna sit on the base. So the one unfortunate thing about this is this will only slow him down by 1 turn. Because this guy will still be able to go. And unfortunately, the tank is too far back. The Recon was able to make full use of its movement and was built 2 turns before the tank was. But even just doing this is gonna actually slow him down on this side quite a lot. So like, we're gonna once again do a running count of how much money this Recon is worth, basically, compared to the 4,000 that it costs. It's gonna get shot, but it won't die, and that's big. If Hawk is smart, he cages it in, but luckily Hawk is not smart. Also, this is actually probably one of the biggest Jess advantages in the early game here. A Recon on attacking an infantry on a plane, getting it to 4 is basically like, or a regular one is pretty nice. Getting it to 3 kind of means that like they're not going to be able to heal this into something useful. That infantry is functionally dead.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, speaking of capturing...
You know, we're at a volcano. Things are going... lava-y?
Alright, I believe this score is fine.
This is safe. It's the one to the left. And we're on green now, I think, anyway?
Yes, I believe so. That was the wrong one to do.
Whoops! Reset that turn.
Yeah, let's do that. The tank wants to be as far forward as possible.
Yes, it wants to make problems.
The infantry can cross the river, which is like, it loses a move, but not too much of an issue.
Alright, we love black hole rising in here.
Boomst amongst us. We're supposed to like leaflets. I was like, what is that like yellow floating in the background there? Random debris.
That guy is just kind of chugging along to see if we
Yeah,
can, in
like
fact,
he's basically
steal
here.
that other base.
And yeah, like potentially, like he could either help with these cities or get all the way over to there.
There's a chance.
Yep.
We're able to choke point that bridge.
Mm-hmm. So I believe this bit's safe and this bit's safe.
Yep.
We'll be capturing this base next turn, which is lovely. We'll be capturing this base this turn, and there's nothing they can do to stop this.
Alright, so put that guy in range of,
Uh-huh. And like eventually we're gonna have to start sending things up here, but really it's actually
Yeah, we're
gonna
building
build
stuff
things.
on that base, yeah.
So like anything coming out of here is for fighting on these sides. We'll be splitting our money for things, but that really is like, this'll probably be the bigger thrust of things since there's far more properties to capture here. And this will be more about annoying him until we get the overwhelming advantage to slap him. Either taking the HQ or like, and especially taking these 3 cities, or building a big enough force to crunch these over here. Odds are probably higher that we steal his attention on the base thing first.
Now, the good thing about down here is we're kind of drawing him down here
Yes.
while, like, just taking this stuff on the top
Yeah.
left.
Also, kind of just a small thing, this is not a good map for an APC. It will be, or for an artillery. Man, I don't know any of the unit names right now. I've been off for 2 weeks. But like, this is not a good map. So this is actually, this base here is a good base for an artillery, because if you're under attack here, you can, or you can force fights here. Like, this is a very defensible position. Building an artillery up here means that it is going to have to spend, and it only moves 5, a shit ton of turns to do anything useful anywhere. And like, you might say, well, a tank has to move there too, but the tank has 6 movement, and the most important thing is that, like, if I have this recon here, a tank can be here and still bother this recon. Because tanks can move and shoot, they are useful so much quicker than artillery will be. I already built the tank.
You built the tank?
And, we kind of had our discussion. If we were building an infantry this turn, we really should have built it last turn. So I think I'm good with not building infantry.
I don't think that it's worth building
That's
any
the
more
thing, right?
infantry until we have, like, these bases up here.
Exactly. And then, like, hopefully the overflow cache lets us build an arty somewhere useful. Like, we're almost certainly never building an artillery in the bottom left bases. We might build one in the top right. He can bottle us here. I'd be shocked if he did it, but he could. He did not.
Do you harass that full health infantry as your recon?
I'm thinking about it. The two options are basically run it back into tank range so that we get an advantaged hit on their tank, like draw it over and shoot it with our tank, or hurt his capturing further. I think there's merit to both ideas. Alright, that is one base. Doesn't particularly matter as long as I don't drop him on lava, but he can capture these up here. This guy will be capturing that next turn. We're gonna have a huge economy swing, and like the thing that this guy did is basically stop him from getting that economy swing at all.
And he's gonna be stupid enough to try and capture a property with a 3 health infantry. Which takes 7 turns.
Yeah, he'll probably sit there and do that, if I had to guess. Alright. I would love to be able to pull him far enough back, but it does turn out...
I imagine he'll try and destroy the recon. I don't think that kind of...
I can actually. So basically, like, if I was to run the recon away and he did chase with the tank, then, you know, next turn he would be in range for me to do this. Because, like, this guy can move here just fine. He's perfectly happy to do that. Alrighty.
Is that where the tank goes?
Yes, probably. I believe this just got hit this turn. Or is it actually going next turn?
What turn are we on? We can check.
6.
So now we're on red. Oh. We're on green squares? I don't even know.
Me, who is definitely capable of keeping track of this.
I think we're on the green.
Mm-hmm. Basically, I mean, it's luckily we're like kind of fine because we're not leaving one in, but if this hits this city next turn, we actually get to capture it, and then it never gets capped back, so... If not, one of these infantry is waiting a turn.
I think it's the... I think it's the next... I think it won't hit it this time.
Yeah, that's kind of what my thought was. Alright, so yes, it's basically like we would take it down to 8, so it goes into the realm of 3-turn captures. And then this dies and our recon is gone. Or take it back here. If he doesn't take the bait, then we do have a recon that's like, you know, either gets to heal or do some more harassment in the future. If he does take the bait because it's a dumb AI, then we get to basically shoot his tank and he can't do anything. So it is interesting.
So Hawk was like, the volcano will stop Eagle from using air units.
Yeah.
That was his thing. He was like, the heat
They
current
can't
stop
use their
the
strongest
flames.
units. Hee hee.
That's interesting.
And I'm like, my grandfather's deck has no bad cards.
That's interesting.
I know, it's really weird. I'm genuinely not certain about this, to be clear.
They do get a base in 2 turns if we don't
Yes.
harass them.
Yes. There's also a world where their
They
tank
get it
does the
in-
dumbest thing ever and attacks from up here. To kill it. Like, I'm always loath to lose units for the technique score, but pushing this to 3 and giving them the chance to mess to like a 3-turn cap and giving them the chance to mess this up seems fairly reasonable.
I like it.
Even if I would love to give him, like, I could believe the AI is smart enough to not go for this kill if I pull it back there into range of a tank. I could believe it would throw it straight in there, but I could believe that it wouldn't. So this is the highest upside. And again, I'm still giving him the opportunity to be really stupid. Alright. So yes, it's a tank this turn. We are getting
9,000?
9,000 because we got 2 cities. So if we have 3, that's 12. We'd be able to build 2 arties if we wanted. We'll definitely build something up here. It may end up just
Tank.
being a tank up here and skipping on these bases. We'll definitely see, but I will build another tank down here because, like, ain't no reason not to have several tanks on this side. We might eventually build an arty over here to base lock this, but it really depends on if they ever manage to get a foothold on this base or not.
Yeah, if we can like, if we can steal that base, that's kind of.
It would be really funny. Odds are kind of low because
Yeah.
by the time we get the ability to do that, it will be very easy for him to get the arty over to here.
Yeah.
But enough metagaming. Let's play the game.
I know. I would love more Advance Wars.
Okay, at least he did that correctly. Alright, that city's never getting taken. Honestly, that's functionally the same. Actually, I was like that's a weirder position to attack that from, but no, that's actually fine. It's exactly the same as if he had done it the other way. All right.
You kind of always intend to lose that front. And you're just trying to like.
You
draw
just slow him down and may it be annoying for him.
Ah, it is the red squares. It will be.
Which
the
does mean
city.
I'm taking that city.
Yep. Right, because it's the start.
Ha! Wait a minute, I just realized. You know how I was talking about how it would be really funny to put a volcano 6 units away from from one of our bases? They did that to Hawk.
They sure did. So yes,
Oh.
we can take that city.
It is quite funny because, like, DS is a really weird game. The art style is very different from this one, and I sort of wonder what it would be like as a remake. You know, like if they remade it, the whole, you know, it's not like the series got super serious like instantaneously. Yeah, it's this square, right? In Days of Ruin, although the tone shift is incredible in Days of Ruin, but like DS is a weirdly serious game compared to 1 and 2, I feel like. Both in art style and general writing and stuff. DS is very like young adulty. I'd sort of wonder how they would adapt it if they did do it. And then of course it's also full of dual screen gimmicks.
Yeah.
Which are also, like, I'm not sure how you translate a lot of that stuff. Boom.
Tank time.
So yeah, so we build a tank up here, and then this actually starts to force him to move these things over to the side.
Yeah, we can like.
So like if
really
we also
start
split brain
grabbing
them,
those cities, yeah.
it'll be pretty good. Alright. Kind of an interesting question. I guess I kind of do want to be here.
Grab that guy.
Pick up this guy now that he's allowed to move.
Yeah.
Because that actually lets us slingshot the guys up here. And if we're just building a tank from this every turn, like, we're on this side of the choke point, they're actually in, like, big danger here. I feel like this is the first map that's got, like, cloud cover sliding over it. I've never noticed it doing that before. I wonder if it's, like, if other maps have done that or if it's just the volcano. Anyway. Alright, so now we are up to 10k per turn with that base, and we're gonna be up to 14k. And once you can build 2 tanks in a turn, then things get pretty tasty.
Wasting money healing that APC, it's so funny.
Let's go. Back to cool genius. So yeah, it's like he's gonna get these, but he's not building units here the way that we are. Ah, that's actually a pretty good position. Unfortunately for him, he's gonna lose that tank, and it's gonna make it much worse. Anyway, the real question is, how many times am I going to end up leaving a unit in an unfortunate place by mistake? But a real issue that he has right now, like, you know, this is a very good position. This is very, like, smart and reasonable to do. But because this is not a tank, and because this is about to be dead, I don't really care if he shoots one of my tanks with his artillery. Alright, thank you for your sacrifice, dude.
We're always asking ourselves, what's an airport?
Yeah, so that's already, like, just a ruinous trade to be taking.
That's so terrible.
This is gonna be even worse. Like, arties are really interesting to play around because they are a very powerful deterrent right up until you, like, gain unit advantage. At which point it's like, well, go ahead, shoot this guy on the road, that's great. I have another tank rolling over here, like...
Yeah, and that guy, I think is pretty safe to do
Yeah.
that.
He is now in range to potentially start capping this, and like, if I plug this up next turn, which, given that he literally, like, he skipped build last turn, has absolutely nothing that can really contest my tanks, there's a decent chance this runs away. I can actually still overrun this front with these 3 tanks at this point.
Well, he has a recon there.
Yeah,
Oh,
to deter my infantry.
That's so adorable.
My
Oh yeah,
infantry...
Max's artilleries are gross, but then you're not building artillery as Max, you're building tanks and tanks and tanks and tanks and tanks and tanks. And tanks and tanks and tanks. I mean,
Oh, that's really satisfying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just took an 8. I just denied it 3 units of movement on the map.
yeah, so we're on the red right now. I think we're safe. Yeah.
I think I'm good. Yeah, it is funny. One turn is a lot bigger than the other one.
Tanks and tanks and tanks, tanks and... Yeah, I feel like it's
a double tank build
yes,
here.
Yeah.
Because this basically pivots the front.
Yeah.
It's also worth noting, because I broke the tank, so like the big thing here that makes this as good as it is that these 3 tanks were chained in such a way that they cover each other, you know? Like, if you attack me, I have a tank in the back that can come up and attack you. Once you break a tank chain, it becomes a lot worse to then grab it, to restart the tank chain again, essentially, because your back tank is nowhere near as much of a deterrent, essentially. I believe my back tank can shoot this artillery, which is disgusting. Yes, it can. That's a reasonable thing to do. You're gonna lose both of these units. Wow, and he didn't even kill it!
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah, so Hawk is just... I don't really understand how the
Okay.
CPU builds its money,
Do you be
uses
careful?
its money.
That square to the right
Yes.
of that anti-air is gonna get hit next turn.
That's actually where you have to be the most careful. Squares that are adjacent that are gonna get hit.
That was inevitable.
We basically paid $200 to capture that city. It's fine. It'll pay us back. Alright, so they captured this turn. I believe that we cost them 3 turns of that.
I believe 3 turns of that, yeah.
So like that is the
And,
recon who died.
I think both of those cities would be captured by now if this guy was at full health.
Yeah, basically. So like if we just look at the income from the base, even if it was 2 turns, like that's 2,000 for our 4,000 unit. And then yeah, this guy like stopping any cities from getting captured here is another, like that's now down to 11, so it's
Yeah,
done that
3
for
turns.
3 turns. That would have been captured 2 turns ago. So the recon has like paid for itself entirely from this.
Nice, we can also like swoop
Yes,
our
we are
one
gonna join
health
those.
guy into, yeah.
But first and most importantly,
Yep.
get blasted, idiot.
That's the question.
So I think what I do is I slap this guy and then slap these together,
Yeah.
and then I think I do start capping
You
this.
start capping, yeah.
They're like this is at 2 health now. It can stop us for 1 turn, but it actually can't seriously contest us.
Yeah.
They're gonna finally be able to build something this turn. But you know, and I will say, Jess's 10% attack boost, there's a 20% attack boost, 10% attack boost is coming really in handy here because it is basically like, despite the fact that Hawk also has a 10% ground boost.
Oh, we didn't repair because they don't let me have any money.
Oh yeah, we stopped. No, I know why we didn't repair.
It happens
It's because
after the
repairs
heal.
happen before the lava happens. That's
Yeah.
really funny. I genuinely didn't know that. So yeah, it's like they can shoot this if they want. They will not stop capping this. AI will never stop capping cities. But if they decide to shoot this, which they probably don't, it's too hurt, it only costs us a turn. And like, literally nothing else here can contest this city. We only have 2 tanks, but if we do capture the base, we're gonna just we're just gonna pop a medium tank out.
Right, we roll our
Anyway.
forward there as well, at least the full health one.
Yes, for sure. Funnily enough, I actually would have preferred to get the heal, because I will just go start healing him back here anyway. But that's genuinely, I did not know that. All right, yeah, that is okay. It's the turn. This spot gets lava.
Well, that and it's the green spots anyway in this turn.
Alrighty.
We just got hit on the city.
Ah, yes, this has a decent chance of one-shotting.
Nice.
And by this, I mean this. Kind of 6 1/2 dozen because these guys can both get here.
tanks are probably
They have
fine.
actually managed to slap us in, and unfortunately, because that's 6 squares away, I wouldn't be able to shoot this guy with either of them, because this one has to get out of the way, so it does not really matter. All this is to say, same shit. Alas.
Oh, the .1.
It was not 50-50.
No.
%95 is when you would expect it to be a 50-50. We needed a higher luck roll. We needed 7 or better to 7, 8, or 9 to get it. That is fine. Honestly, so like he built his tank down here. I genuinely wonder if he sends it up. Damn, so like I actually, weirdly enough, should have dropped this guy here. It doesn't really matter, but... They did manage to bottle us very slightly. Alright, you start capping that. We are getting 14k per turn, so that is 2 tanks. I won't be done building here this turn. Interesting. I think I am going to build an artillery here because it will float us an extra $1,000 that I think will guarantee we can build a medium tank if we need to on the bottom. Also, because we're like this close up here and because this is a bit of a choke point where we've already got numbers, an arty is fine. It's going to be at the front lines fast enough that I don't really mind it. Marching it across the map. All right, I'm happy with that. I'm curious where Hawk sends that tank. Let's see what happens next. You're getting your ass kicked, that's what. Yep, they ran it away. They did walk the tank up, that makes sense. They built another artillery. Okay. So yeah, there we go. The heal happens before the volcano. I think this is the only, like, black hole attack thing that happens on your turn instead of theirs, so I just didn't actually know about that specific interaction. Alright, so... You get exploded? Ooh, you probably don't get exploded. Alright. Unfortunately, this does mean that their blockade does hold up for a little bit longer. One, two, three, four, five, six.
Fire!
Fire! Yeah, you're at a full 90, so it'd be pretty tough to blow that up with just that. That's fine, though. Alright, so we could kill this with an infantry here, but actually, I think both of our infantry are just marching forward. If I get here, yeah, I start taking that next turn, and like, what are they gonna do about it? I have 50 tanks in the back. Alright, the furthest that they can threaten is over here. If I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. I can just kind of place you over here. Slap this down. Slap this down. Alright, this shot is not... like, basically, this shot will put me in range of being able to be hit by the arties, or sorry, by the tank next turn, but I think it's still what you do here because I still get the hit in, and I'm building, I am building a medium tank here next turn. There is no reason not to. Like, this whole front can now be won by me basically just slapping the, like, by blowing out the fattest units that I can down here. And then he doesn't even get to win the side he's advantaged on. Like, look how few full health units he has here. The arty is like the one thing that's a little bit scary if you position it, like, probably here. It threatens the base, because I think if you put it here, there's a chance the tank dies next turn, although I guess the arty isn't that much danger because I don't have another thing. But I think that overall, I win this front if I just keep pushing it. Like, we actually do already have a force up here. The one thing that's making me wonder if I should save, not save money for a Neo tank or not, is that, like, if the arty gets the shot in, then the medium tank is cheaper to repair and still gets the job done just fine. Whereas a Neo tank, it costs more to repair. But maybe it is that I just want to build a Neo tank down here. I get so few opportunities to do that. Interesting questions abound. Alright, we are making 16,000 a turn. We are spending 2,000, so we can't expect that to get all the way up. We've got 15,800 right now, so I guess we're getting 15,800 each turn with what we have right now. So that's 31,600 minus 22 is 9,600. Yeah, that all works out. So I can spend 9,000 here. I am gonna build a tank and an infantry up here, which was kind of what I wanted to build anyway, but which I now have a mathematical basis to continue blasting it in. I think that works. And this guy like genuinely can't get attacked. That's like the only thing that I'd be slightly worried about, and even then I don't think. Yeah. All right, this is gonna work. Neo-tanks are interesting because like the map has to support enough economy to make them worth it. There are times where like people in Advanced Wars by Web, ooh, I'm genuinely shocked that he moved that. A 3 health recon, like that's the correct thing to do. But I'm shocked that the CPU actually did in fact do the correct thing. But like, there are times in Advanced Wars by Web where someone will actually skip building tanks, like at the start, building up a tank chain, to build a surprise Neo-tank on the grounds that if you build a Neo-tank and it, like, totally wins a front in a way that they literally can't answer for, like, the next half of the game, you will just snowball the map really hard. So, like, it can be a valid strategy. The biggest thing about a Neo-tank is that it is so difficult to contest if you don't already have something able to contest it. Maybe we'll find that out right now. This APC is a hero. Alright, well, with everything that I said there, they didn't even block the base, and they also built an APC here. My tank is going to get shot, but that's kind of okay. Also, I think it's valid for me to heal here because this turn was the turn that it just got hit. Because, like, this is the only city that I can go heal from, and I absolutely want to heal him. To keep as much pressure up on this front, especially because this guy is about to be shot by an RD. But I think this is safe. Yeah, it's like, well, if you succeed in getting a Neo-tank, like, you have succeeded in forcing your opponent to solve a problem. The downside of it is, what did it cost you? Like what was the opportunity cost of buying that? How many turns did you save up for that you could have just been building more tanks and gaining unit advantage? Alright, they're 2 turns away from this, and I can do the funniest thing. Sorry, bud. Maybe next time. Anyway, speaking of problems that need to be answered immediately. Alright, so other important thing to note, the tank went down and got shot by lava because Hawk dumb, which means that the only thing here that is actually trying to contest is an anti-air. Which then means if I can just wall off with tanks, this city's mine. One, two, three, four, five, six. Also, worth noting, this map, because it is basically a not pre-deployed at all map, Hawk is really neutered compared to a lot of the other campaign maps we've been doing. his like, his power meter is so small compared to, like, it's so irrelevant compared to everything else. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slightly unfortunate because it means that we can't really. Yeah, I guess I have to move here because that's the only thing that doesn't get captured. I'd really love to move it here, but then the air-to-air would be able to shoot it, and that would be no bueno. That wouldn't be bueno at all. So this kind of has to go here, which is also where the artillery wishes it could be. But that's fine.
These things happen.
Hawk's getting his shit kicked in.
As he should.
I'd say I feel bad for him, but I really don't.
No, you don't. What turn are we on now?
We're on green is now coming up next. So like we're on I felt safe doing this. Also, I felt like doing this.
Build yourself an orb.
We build orbs so rarely in this world. Really makes you think.
Yeah, Hawk dogs normally have pre-deployed units that, you kill and then you just give him his power and you're like, fuck.
Yep. And it is, like, Adder's biggest thing is that he keeps doing his power on you because you keep destroying his units. Hawk's biggest thing is that he is in the area that has a ton of boats and planes that cost a fuck ton. And that means that you're guaranteed to get slapped. So he once again moved a tank, or a vehicle unit into range of the volcano on the turn when the volcano was attacking. Volcano.
But also, oh yeah, okay, I was like, gotta protect your artillery. Oh, a rocket!
Okay.
Now that's spicy.
Yes, that does in fact stop us in our tracks. Unfortunately for him, let's see if I got this right. Unfortunately for him, we're already stealing these units with a much larger, much scarier force, and he's building mechs up here, so like, it isn't really gonna matter if he finally manages to capture this base and win, if he dies in the if he loses his HQ in the process. Mostly this is, I think the needle to thread here is going to be finding my super, like the power turn.
This might end up being a base HQ.
This is almost certainly an HQ capture because, like, if he keeps building shit down here, it's just going to be really annoying for me to deal with it without having a force up here to sweep them. But then at that point, just cap the HQ, dummy. Anyway, this thing's running like a little baby. And there are no reinforcements coming, so I can literally just do this. Also, this is a volcano square, although it did get hit this turn.
Yeah.
Honestly, if this guy was, like, able to get over here with the power, or really, actually, if this guy was able to kill this, if he was slightly higher health, I would go in. I would blow this up, and then shoot the artillery with the Neo tank, and he would be dead. Unfortunately, 6 health tank will not be able to kill a 5 health. I can just do it, actually.
Yeah, that's fine now. Right?
I guarantee you this will not kill, sadly. Even Max would not be able to do this with his power. But if it did work, it would be goated with the sauce.
There's a chance.
The world. His luck has to be pretty high and his health has to be pretty low. Yeah, and unfortunately he does not have, actually, Actually, wait a minute.
Oh, hang on. Let's.
Wait a minute.
What can you do?
I think this will work.
I won't lose to
There is a way to attack
you're gonna
this
attack
twice.
it with the 1 health first?
Yep. This will still have a chance of failure, but we restart the turn if it does. Like, that's close enough that it's worth science. Oh, wait, never mind. That's guaranteed. So this is for the remake. The restart turn
Yeah.
does not exist in the original. However,
The original had battle saves.
battle saves do exist, and I think you can actually restart from them.
Yes.
Repeatedly?
Yes, they're basically like a mid-save. They weren't like the Fire Emblem quick save. You could just look, and they were basically a save state.
But yes, if you look at his health bar now, it is significantly lower, and he's dead. And this is now a blind spot for the rockets, and he does not have any direct units. So like the rockets can kill this, but if they do that, he doesn't even build here. Never fucking mind. It is beyond Jover. Exodia, obliterate. Man, I was already crowing about how hard we won this side. It turns out we've actually also won this side. And yes, we do this.
Yes, if he goes for the infantry over the tank, that's just a win, right, with the rocket?
Yes. We call that taking the hit and making the play. I am curious if he will finally actually use his regular power. Even if he does, it will not matter.
No. That's correct.
Damn. One square short of being able to actually also shoot this.
You roll up on the max?
Yeah, no reason not to. And then we kind of hope next turn is our big power turn, I think.
Yeah.
We've killed 2, like 3 might actually be enough to win it. Unfortunately, I don't think I can kill a 3rd unit.
No, I think you want to damage the 2 max here, yeah. In that case, you have 2 damage max and a damaged artillery over there, which you're gonna wipe out next turn, so I don't
Yes,
think
that is kind of the thing. I think we're okay.
With the Neo tank at the bottom also going to blow something up down there, I think we're good from power.
Yep.
There's no reason not to just roll every single tank forward here.
Yeah, it's like I could kill that guy, but like I am better off just making it so that he can't actually, you know, like
So
that's gonna be
like
6 health, but like a 6 health one is not gonna be that much of an issue. Alright, I think this was hit this turn, although he will be able to, yeah, he can attack that, so I don't move there. I can block it if I want to, but I think I'd rather just...
Oh yeah, rather roll that tank forward, yeah.
Slide into those DMs.
Mm-hmm.
I think this tank's about to get shot by lava, I've realized.
Yes.
Probably okay. I'm gonna hold him in case Hawk Black waves.
Yeah.
Alright, and I mean...
I think it's a tank down here, right? Oh, or is it just a medium tank?
I think it's immediately. I think this front, like, the only thing that stops any of this is him spending more money than he has on a medium tank.
Yep.
Literally nothing else actually stops this, even when this gets put down to 5 health, which means that I don't need to even start reinforcing this with units.
And to just wipe out what's down here.
I just start blasting. Then I start building infantry for my technique, because I have actually sacrificed some units. Well, thank you for offering that mech up. Yep, that is about expected. Yeah, like, this is a map where I am gonna have to make up for the tech score.
Oh, wait. Oh, you put your anti-air in artillery.
Yeah?
Gonna watch this go.
Yada dee, yada dee.
Gonna hit one of our tanks. That's so.
Yes, I could have avoided that if I had realized, but it's fine. I'm playing with my food, don't mind me.
I mean, there's a good chance he'll get his superpower.
I feel like a Jess infantry is not gonna kill that guy.
Unit full.
I think.
It does 38.
I think the two of these
Says
together
7.
will
yeah, and
probably...
then the medium tank kill that one.
Okay, yeah, the medium tank kills the one on
Sounds
the
good.
right. Like, this is now fishing for power.
Yeah. Love to fish for power. And also, we stopped her from getting that city altogether. That recon.
Yep. Recons continue to stay winning.
You know, first or second turn recons are really mean.
It's like, the other thing I could do is do this, but honestly, if he wants to build a unit
Who
down
wants to build
here...
a unit there?
It is,
Oh, it seems like you're just feeding units to the Neo
Little bit.
tank.
Little bit.
I mean, to be fair, Hawk's ground units are as strong.
Are
as
literally
Jess.
just as good.
Literally,
That is the
as
funny
good.
part. Like, Hawk is actually exactly as good of a ground CO from the on the day-to-day basis as Jess.
Problem is, we're smarter than him. Sorry, buddy.
Alright, so yeah, what I likely end up doing...
Yeah, I felt I could kill one of them.
That's my thought. I kill this guy here, which then opens this up to this guy, and then we have 3 tanks over here. You'll still have an anti-air, like, but I am gonna shoot the... Let's see how much, health you get from that.
Bam!
Jess really is just weirdly underpowered. Like, I don't know if they only gave her 10% instead of 20 to not make her
Exactly like Max.
like a better version of Max, essentially. But it's weird, you know? The problem is, like, you know, Max is supposed to be the strong CO, but if you actually give him 30% attack power, or... I don't remember if he's 20 or 30 in this game, but I think he's 20. If you give him 30, he starts one-shotting things in ways that are, go see Advance Wars 1 Max, if you want an example. I think with decent luck rolls we get this. Because I would love to also shoot the mech as well, but I think there's like not the biggest chance in the world. It might just be that we have to use 3 tanks for this. I'm not certain. Of course, also worth noting that will be in there, so I probably don't even kill this if I can. which I actually can't.
Yeah.
So it might just be that I kill the mech instead.
Yeah, I don't know. An 8 health tank is still kind of...
Yes.
An 8 health mech or an 8 health tank more dangerous?
They're probably about equally dangerous.
Alright, then if we can kill the mech, that's probably what we do for the power score.
I think so, right?
And then you
I
kill
potentially
the
actually just
artillery.
send this guy back and shoot the, It's true, I can also
I think
kill the
I think
arty.
the R8 at 6
Yeah.
health is substantially more dangerous than that.
Because, like, honestly, if he wants to shoot one of my guys here, like, more power to him. Mostly I just have to keep the
Yes.
APC away from him.
Yeah.
But also, luckily...
Does he have a superpower?
Almost certainly at this point. Yeah.
Okay, so we have to be aware of that.
So we actually really want to be killing things, is
Yes.
actually the big thing here. This is where we have to play like we're playing against Andy. And this is the playing against Andy play.
Yeah, we kill that and we kill the artillery.
Like, his 8 health tank, which is what it's going to be, is going
Yeah,
to kill
full
one
health
of
tank,
my
yeah.
lesser ones. One of my damaged tanks, and there's not much I can do about that, but it doesn't matter because I have too many tanks.
And we have this other one that can roll up.
Yes, my tanks are now too big to fail. One thing that does actually help us quite a bit here is the fact that he doesn't get movement from his power.
Yeah. Alright, so
Alright.
time to build the infantry on all our back bases and then maybe something useful in this one.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the other base up top left.
Yeah, I was mostly if I was debating building something else here, but I think it's fine to just be an infantry.
Yep.
I suppose it could even actually be a recon.
Our recon's decent.
Because he's now going, the CPU is now going to panic and start building mechs on everything. And while recons into mechs aren't amazing, one more body that will do good damage to a mech, even if it gets slapped in return, is still, like, it's the one thing I can build there that might be useful. Alright, hit it, Joe.
I mean, there was no way he wasn't gonna hit that.
I'd question if his CPU, if his AI was functional if he didn't use it on this turn. Like, he has a bunch of injured units. Ooh. That is not correct. Like, yeah, it does beat the 3 health one. It does blow me up, but, like, he could have done that to the 6 health tank. This will not kill the 6 health tank. He would have been better off attacking that with the full health one. This might kill. I don't think it will, but it has a chance.
Here's some X-Men. Alright, things are a little dicier.
But only a little. Hope those guys don't get scalded by steam. See, like, the thing that undices it is that I can do this. And suddenly my Neo-Tank is on the other front. Also, this happens.
Yep. The little tank gang up on an APC.
I could send the medium up as well, but I don't think it's necessary. It'll start going up next turn, and that'll be fine.
I feel like if you're 5 health one, start this one. And
Yeah,
then-
because he actually can get over there. They will cap it at the same turn. Alright, don't get your Neo Tank shot by the artillery. Is that one
I believe
a
so,
volcano
yes.
spot? Yep. Alright, we will do it over here then. And that is the easy thing here. Anyway, that's a pretty nice anti-air you got
Hi.
there.
We take that city in 2 turns with our 1 health unit, I think.
I believe so because we had the.
I guess we'll see. It might actually be 4
Actually, I
turns.
think it's more, yeah, because 4
yeah,
turns.
it's 4.
Because it was an 8 health rather than a 9 health. You do see, of course, global powers really fuck up capping pretty hard.
Yeah.
Alright.
This is where it gets interesting.
Yes.
Attack that tank and then put like your health into it.
Like the...
Like the 8 health into the full, and then you smoosh 3 into whatever's left in it.
Kind of an interesting concept.
I'm gonna do it from
It's
the
a little unfortunate, because, like, you know, it is able to be attacked kind of regardless. Though I suppose... It's a little more interesting. Like, if we can play around the mech... Basically, if I can put him here, so that neither of the mechs can attack him, that becomes a lot more appealing, I think.
Yeah.
Sadly, that's not an amazing attack. This will be at 9 health still.
You might have to just double attack the artillery with the 8s. Push the 3 into one of them.
Yeah,
I mean, the 8 and the 7.
I understand. Which turn are we on with the volcano?
Reds, I think. Because it hit that square, didn't it? That was green.
Okay, so
We're
like
on red now. So that square is
that
the
square is going to be hit.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably is best to sort of take on this artillery.
Yes, I think what it is I slap this artillery, and then I drive this tank in and kill this guy off.
Yeah.
The tank dies, basically guaranteed. But I can also block for the arty here. And if I do this, and he attacks this, like the infantry, the arty can shoot anything that does that. If he doesn't, then, you know, I, like, basically avoid getting this shot. I think that's the move. Like, we're gonna lose some stuff here, but again, hopefully we'll just scam for technique. You can call me Sergeant Scam for Tech. But yes, the big thing, like, the reason that I'm not just retreating across the river here is because the Neo Tank is right here. And I believe that should mean that I win pretty convincingly next turn.
Take that 3 health guy, can't kill it. No.
It's like the mechs have targets, but they sort of have too many targets. We'll see how the AI maneuvers here. And then this is also where the recon has a high chance of being useful. It gets out to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with power next turn.
Well, again, no, they're actually safe next turn, yeah.
Which does mean that if there is a... Like, if the mech attacks, like, here, we'd be able to actually drive it up and hit it, which I'd feel good about.
8 health infantry.
4, 5, 6. 6. Yep, so we're building down here rather than up there. I guess we're building a tank on both of them. And then I'll build infantry in the back. Lowish chance that it is necessary for them, but non-zero. Turns out we're gonna rout him anyway, because I actually found a way to break his bottom zone.
Yeah.
Which is fun. I enjoy that. Alright. I'm prepared.
That power was pretty nasty.
That is how Hawk wins. Like,
Yeah.
suddenly he's winning every exchange against you. That said, if he's using a lot of resources to do stuff like this, like, he is not long for this world. So the mech can finish this one off. Recon gets to attack that guy.
Our technique scores will be pretty bad.
Yep. Well, we'll see if I can recover it. Because I think there's a decent chance we win this turn. Probably not, though.
No, we've lost too many units.
That's kind of a good thing, though. Means I'll have another turn to build nothing but infantry. Yada dee, yada da. Alright, I think we just Beyblade it.
Yep.
Press on! Turbocharge!
I'm glad she brought ammunition and delicious drinks for everyone. Hello, Mario.
Yes, probably not. Well, the thing about technique is it's based on how many units you lose relative to the total number of units you have.
Yes, and it is all units. The cost doesn't factor in at all.
No, so that's why pumping out more infantry works, because you inflate the number of units you have.
Especially in a map like this, where there are 5,000 bases. I think that is...
No, that hit this turn, so you're fine. You're
Right,
safe.
so it is safe.
There's basically no green stuff on this side, like beyond these bridges at all.
Ah, shall I count the ways?
You may wanna... That anti-air is a little bit of a problem for your infantry there up top.
Yes. Yeah, I think what it is...
Fill this RE with the 8.
Yeah, the big thing is, like, I would love to get this guy safe from the mech and the tank if possible. Like,
Yeah,
I can
that's
kind of
right.
actually throw things where if I hide guys in this dude's shadow. That said, I'm not sure how much damage the 8 health does to the
Yeah, it might be
anti-air with
better
it healing
just-
twice.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm gonna lose a tank.
Yeah. Get the 8 health tank instead then. It's
like-
hit the mech.
No, the tank is scarier than the mech.
Yeah, I mean,
Kinda
you do that,
regardless.
right? And then, like,
Yeah,
will his anti-air kill an infantry? No, probably.
the infantry will, along with it. I mean, it's funny because, like, this is objectively the best play that you could possibly make here, but it is going to be penalized.
Four tanks, too, I think.
Like, I think with all this, he's not gonna be able to
We
keep
can
it up,
afford it,
but we can afford
so.
one tank. It's really just, does the tank get built here or here?
Right down there.
Which is why I was kind of
Build a
looking
recon! Woo!
at building a thing here. Like, it's possible for the sheer number of bases we have that we can outbuild our technique here. Yeah, this guy's dead.
We've lost a lot of units.
I know. I mean, it's also kind of just the toughness of knowing what the S-ranked like speed score is ahead of time. Like, if we knew that, I could have planned the entire attack relative to, do I need to win this fast or not? But that would be kind of boring.
Funny enough, our APC's gonna get hit again.
No! My boy! I love my APC. That's why I keep bathing it in lava.
We're at least gonna get this base as well.
Yes, we'll see if we ever build anything off of it.
Depends if we win this turn or not.
I believe we will.
Let's go. No more units here.
He might actually manage to pull this out. Either way, it's over either this turn or next turn.
Yes.
Guaranteed. Because he will not actually be able to attack me back for, like, anything after this.
No.
It's mostly just kind of trying to pick the set of attacks necessary to get it, but yes, I think you're right that I won't be able to wipe out literally everything.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see if we can try to get onto some bases. Trying to protect this little tank. Oh! Oh!
I was pretty sure that wouldn't work.
Oh! The knocking the 2 health off the Neo tank was very good for him.
Yep.
Keep capturing that 1 health. So close.
Yeah, it's kind of down to if I'm restarting the turn here.
I might, because I think that 3 health tank
Yes, it's the
is,
thing. I think the 3 health tank is gonna...
dead, yeah.
Has enough of a chance of dying that, like, completely unnecessarily... It's really annoying because he's blocking the base here, from the medium tank being able to attack it.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to put him on top of the base, but unfortunately, kinda can't.
That's nice.
Kinda one of the only one-shots we have anywhere.
Or you can really good shot at this guy, and then the recon can get shot at the mech. Will be amazing. Maybe that.
We'll see what the bottom tanks want to do. Yeah, 4 is too much for the 3 health tank.
If you box the artillery in, the mech can't hit the 3 health tank. And you can attack the mech with this guy and attack the artillery with the health tank.
It can shoot the Neo tank. Might or might not matter.
How much damage does 3 health tank do? To the artillery?
Basically, it'll be at 4 health,
I
which
think
is probably 2 damage to the Neo tank to get it to 6 health.
I think that's okay. Like, you
I
block
understand,
in-
yeah.
You block a base by doing this as
Yeah.
well. It saves your
Yeah.
3 health, and your recon can potentially
Yeah, we'll
kill this mech or something.
see. We'll let that guy do it his way. Sad that I can't rush him in. Alright, I hope everyone's ready. Funny, because this might still be a recon.
I like that, yeah.
Just because, like, there's no world where the tank that gets built this turn ever touches the battlefield. Yeah, bud. Okay. That's fine.
Thanks! Thanks, buddy!
Okay. There's, like, does not matter.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no way he kills this,
No.
right?
Not with the 3 health one. Alright, there it is!
Here's the mech spam.
Question is, can we demech him off the bases? I think we should be able to. The Neo tank and the medium tank are going to be instrumental for this, but the full health tank way down here that's going to be able to kill this guy will also be good.
Your infantry can kill the 3 health guy.
Yes, this guy, this is the free square.
Didn't go for your Neo tank. Strange reason.
That will help with the mech, but I guess most importantly of all,
Yay!
our boy.
Woo!
We did it. I'm so proud of us.
Also do now have this closer base, which is nice for building tanks on.
Which is nice for upping the technique score. Yeah, this is basically going to come down to what combinations of units can get the kill.
So many.
It's a lot of dudes, yes.
Yeah, I guess out if we can get like a really low health tank here's killed.
That's really the thing. Like, if I can get this guy or this guy certain kills, I think we can do this. But it isn't if.
Yeah, I feel like killing this mech is... that left-hand tank. You kill that infantry out there? Might be it.
It does open us up.
He's so stubborn!
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought that was the case. The 3 health one can't necessarily get a kill. This can, but has a decent chance of not.
Oh, he was
But he was. That is the thing, because it's like, you know, 3 can be anywhere from 21 to 30 health, functionally.
Yeah, and our bottom tank can definitely kill that 4 health guy. So now it's, can we kill 2 mechs with what we've got left?
And I think the answer is no, unfortunately.
We've got an 8 health.
I believe we are going to
8
leave
health tank.
one guy with some health
Oh,
left.
that's so tragic.
Don't really get to see this very often. We don't have a power to like change movement of things, but basically all of our guys kind of have to fight off this dude.
Unfortunately, probably is smooshing that guy into one of the other
Just
tanks.
short, but yes, he gets joined in
Yeah.
to avoid a painful death.
Yeah. At least I think put your artillery on a base. Block one of his bases from building.
Yep.
And cover, you put him on that top base, you know, and cover that one. Yeah, that's a good fighting out point.
Alright, well, we'll see if our technique recovers, but our speed suffers. Hilariously.
Alright, build a tank in that bottom one for funsies.
Bringing the boys back home.
Medium tank.
With the fat ass.
With the fat ass. Alright, so now here's a mech and it rebuilds on 2 bases.
Are you
Let's go!
Oh.
Let's go!
Okay.
He has an 8 health mech.
Alright, that's a little ruder. We can kill the infantry.
It cannot
with
kill the
that?
infantry, no.
Okay. Oh, he has a 7 health. He only had his base power.
Yeah, yeah. It's fine, he's just letting us recover.
Oh, that's so funny. Alright, more infantry spam.
God, this is gonna take so long!
and then
Oh yeah, the volcano still has to go! Oh! We're gonna start the factory mission today. I don't think we're gonna finish it.
No universe. We've been going for like an hour 45. That's why I was like, when we were like,
Yeah.
this map is like, no, this map takes for fucking ever.
This map is the stall fest of all time.
We would have done this map about 5 turns ago without that superpower of his.
Oh yeah. The boys, the boys, the boys, the boys!
It really allowed him just enough breathing room to like
That we
start-
couldn't completely overwhelm him with like
Yes.
2 shots
And he
was really the thing.
And he was able to start destroying our tanks, yeah. Victory tank.
Please. The Vissels. Bach will not know utter humiliation until he has faced the Vissels. I mean, the thing about this map is that it's not difficult, it's more frustrating and time-wasty.
We got like, you know, just a little bit unlucky at that.
Like we won this map
Oh, like 10
a
turns
few
ago.
times,
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
but you absolutely, like, getting a really
any more
good
bases to build
rank
on?
on it is the difficult part. I don't think so.
Oh, yep.
But it's like, he is capable of making it annoying.
Woo!
You gotta stomp on him sometimes. It's also one of the few maps where, like, you know, the enemy actually has a bunch of bases that they can use to really properly mech stall. You know, we've seen the enemy try to use mech spam to stall the game out. It hasn't been able to, like, very effectively before, this map specifically. And it's kind of just because we've very, very rarely had to actually attack the base.
Yeah.
And when we have, they haven't had enough bases where mech spam is actually scary.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And yeah, when you know if you say you're online and have access to a map that shows you where the squares hit, yeah, it's a little easier. I mean, you can do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you can just
But it's such a pain.
You can just spend the first 2 turns watching where they are and
Yep.
maybe writing it down.
But it's also worth
the point of
noting,
the book.
like, imagine playing this on a Game Boy Advance screen,
Yeah.
where you can only see about 1/4 to 1/3 of the map at any given point, trying to keep track of the exact square. Like, this map is really annoying to play on GBA because mentally it's really difficult to keep track of where everything is, you know?
He's gonna go hit on Sammy.
Yeah.
No.
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 Yeah, there's just too much, like, you have to retain. Got the speed, got the power, got the technique. Thank you, infantry.
We lost like 8 units
Yeah.
on that map.
Yeah.
That's like the map we have lost the most
Easily.
units by far.
Of any chapter whatsoever.
Yeah, even like the call-in defense map, we didn't
Yeah.
lose like that many.
And
units.
again, there is probably a way I could have done that better. The question is if it would have been under the S rank time score or not. Like
About
we were
19 turns.
we were day 18 there.
Yeah.
If I hadn't done that attack, which like did finish the game off, even if it did lose me units, I'm not sure if we would have been able to get enough forces over fast enough for the force he was then building.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Hey there.
Hey there. Yes, so we beat Jess's second thing. She is the second to last CO we're getting. Third to
We're
last.
basically gonna have a good look at this factory map and
Well, we'll start it up
have a
and
look
kind
at
of talk
who
it
we
through.
want to
Yeah.
use in it, because it's kind of weirdly interesting.
It's a weird map. But alright, the Great Sea Battle. I sea battle, and then I eat it. Alright, 40 cities, 12 bases, 7 airports, 5 seaports, 7 rockets, and the factory. This map is a nightmare.
Yep.
Or Hawk! Haha, yeah. Oh, hey, Sturm.
Hey, Sturm.
Been a bit.
Scary motherfucker. Sturm still scares me.
Oh, yeah.
He's so.
I mean-
he's so powerful.
In this game, he can actually back it up.
Yeah.
In 1, he actually kind of sucks. Like, he is... In the campaign mode of 1 specifically, he is weird, because, like, he's basically Grim from Advance Wars DS, but with a movement perk, which actually makes Grim a lot better. But a better Grim is still Grim. And then his CO power is disgusting, but, like, in this game, when we meet him, God help us.
Hawk, explain yourself.
So the Green Earth CO of this is deeply obvious.
There is no, like, you can pick Drake and he is okay. You can pick Eagle and he's amazing. You know, like, that's the thing.
I don't pick Jess.
Drake is a defensible pick here. I don't think Jess is.
No, Jess isn't really defensible in the Great Sea Battle. But like aerial units, as you can see, there are airports on this map. So, and aerial units are just better than sea units.
I love how large, how bulbous he is.
They
in
made him
this.
so big. I love it. I do think like 90% of the redesigns very nice.
All right. Yeah, that is correct. I know who would.
Heyo!
Oh yeah.
So I don't know why, but you don't get the choice of Blue Moon. You can't use Blue Moon. Does not join this map.
Fuck him. Not important.
Yeah.
Meow. That's right.
Just Gold Comet and Orange Star. Blue Moon are busy.
I think it's basically because in the GBA version you couldn't have more than 4 guys on a, like 4 teams on a map, and they did not have a good way of picking the extra team. It's weird. Oh, there we go. They're still recovering from a recent skirmish, but they're here in spirit.
They're here in spirit, man.
It is, I believe, next map where we will be able to choose COs from all of the nations, and it will be weird.
And then it's just it's Colin, but you know what?
Well, we'll figure it out. That's for next map, and that's gonna be a while from now.
Colin, miss my boy.
Yeah, it turns out that starting a war against every single other power
Oh my God.
on the planet
Like, fighting a war on two fronts
is a bad
is
idea.
a terrible idea.
What if
Like,
we invaded every
basically,
continent?
Every war has figured out that, like, you fight on two fronts, you fucked it. They decided to pick a war on four fronts.
So yes, we are picking 3 teams of COs.
Yes, and Eagle is just
Eagle's the free
just about.
swear.
I think here, like, basically, it's a great sea battle. So Sammy's kind of out by default. You're going for her.
Well, just we're going to look at the
Yeah,
map, then we're
yeah.
going to back out and repick COs is my thought here.
You chose.
Yeah, we'll have a look at the map.
But we will talk over the picks that we
yes.
will do here. We will make
when you
here.
have a look, it's actually Gold Comet that might be the most interesting choice. I don't
Yeah,
agree
which you
with-
would not expect.
I don't exactly agree with some of the guides, but
On a map like this, air units, they do,
and we
yes.
have an
just
airport.
straight
We
up.
have an airport.
Good.
Alright, so...
This map is huge, and those are big cannons. You'll see that, yeah, Gold Comet. There's a reason why Gold Comet
So-
is the most interesting choice.
Kanbei is almost a non-starter on this map.
Yeah.
You start with 3,000 income, and
Yeah.
on your home island, a max of 7,000. It is possible to play as him, but he will genuinely be quite a bit slower than either of the other two.
Yeah.
Secondarily, the pipe seam that you have to destroy for the very first time is actually way deep in enemy territory. Like,
Yeah.
you have to actually properly win this. I think genuinely the reason you're not allowed to take Blue Moon to this is that if Grit was here, we could do the same thing we did on the last map.
Yeah.
Importantly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can put a rocket on this city and shoot the pipeline, but it is already protected by this. And like you have to roll a rocket all the way up here to do it. So like I do actually genuinely think Grid is the reason that this that you are not allowed to pick Blue Moon on this map.
Yeah.
But
The very funny thing is we're gonna have to figure out who is even going to break this seam, because they're the one that we're gonna need to, like,
yes, get the score with.
attack and power with. And like Gold Comet is surprisingly a good choice for
Yes,
it.
because again, ultimately, like, if you want the freest square on the map, the bit that doesn't involve the literal torrential downpour of units that are going to be coming out of these this 4-square set, it is a rocket right here that will, that is the win condition. The question is, can our Gold Comet CO do enough damage to make that work? That said, this map is kind of gigantic, and one of the hardest parts of it is actually, like, deciding who is getting what resource. Also, this is functionally a road. You can drive units straight across this, just so you know.
But yeah, so the thing about the rockets that you get over there is they can blow up the cannon and then blow up the...
Yeah,
Because they can,
yes,
they can
it sits
attack-
here.
Yeah.
And then shoots the cannon. Like, basically, it's set to basically make it so that you have to spend the time doing this.
So, full enough, I've seen guys saying use Sonya as the Gold Comet CEO, and I kind of get the point in that she doesn't have...
If the
downside
most
units?
important unit to you is a rocket, Sonya actually has, like...
The thing is, because because of her bad luck, though, it's actually only slightly better rockets than Sensei.
Yes, but luck does not matter against pipe seams.
It's true.
It's weird. It's really weird.
But if you can, Sensei, of course, can just spawn infantry or mechs. Always a plus on any map. And if you can get him an airport, his battlecopters are stinking good.
Yes, like I will say, the one thing that is, again, an interesting balance factor is that the only Sensei airports that make sense are these ones.
Yep.
And in order to get those ones, you have to blow up at minimum, like this is gonna get flooded with units. But like there's a lot of stuff basically.
But yes, the remake changed the score of scamming the pipe with Gold Comet. It does mean that Sonya's units just generically all being a little bit bad.
Yes, is worse. Like you're gonna have to find the kills somewhere. It's also worth noting that like Hawk is, while I was talking about this being a 2x2 choke point from hell, everything Hawk does comes from here. He is going to take over this. He is going to start expanding across the map, and like this airport's going to be nasty, but like he doesn't have any units, any infantry down here. He doesn't have anything except black cannons to actually protect any of these fixture units. He's not actually anywhere near as fast as Adder was in Gold Comet's final map.
And what you can do is, instead of trying to scam that with Gold Comet, is we could try to scam that with Eagle.
It is also true if Eagle can get rockets over to here.
Yeah, his rockets are just fine.
The thing is, if he does a double turn, he can even slide the rocket into here and shoot it on the same turn. It won't be a one-shot, importantly, but it would basically mean that he is better at being able to attack this as long as he gets a unit over here, The win con then is functionally to get a lander to drop a rocket off here and then drive it up, which then Gold Comet can send a thing. It's also worth noting that because Orange Star is up here,
yeah,
they are going into the blender.
Yes.
Orange Star is what's going to stop.
This is actually why Andy is actually a really good
Is a fairly good CO here, because Orange Star's job is basically to take as much of the brunt of this and stop Hawk from being able to pour out of this and take over the entire map as they can. And they're going to do that by slapping in. And honestly, Max is good, but given that we have ended up using him and will likely end up using him again, I'm probably going to bring Andy on this map.
Yes. Oh, Andy is actually a little bit better on this map because indirects are actually very useful.
When you're playing defense like this on a narrow grid, the indirects are quite good, and Andy actually counters Hawk's power quite well.
Yeah, he heals all.
He will not be able to heal Eagle's units, which is a bit sad, but he will be able to do that. So I believe Andy's a reasonable choice here.
It is why I think Andy wants to cannibalize.
Oh yeah.
Basically everything up here.
This pile of cities right here, this belongs to Andy. Eagle is gonna get a decent amount of the stuff as we move up this and likely island hop and stuff, but
I think what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna split Eagle's forces.
yes, Eagle is gonna be the one kind of helping blow up this stuff and then also supporting Andy.
While trying not to lose too many units.
Yes, and then
as we then try and he helps Gold Comet come over here and take out this stuff and then get a rocket down.
And then I think that it does that if Sensei is not going to be the one who finishes the chapter, or if we're not playing someone who's finishing the chapter, Sensei makes the most sense with the specific intent. If we can get any of the either of these airports, neither of which are covered by cannons at the moment, I should mention.
Sensei also does have +1 movement on his landers.
Yep.
Very useful in this map.
Yes. And we just start spamming battlecopters Sensei will be able to do a lot of work, both bottling Hawk up and blowing up. Like, the biggest difficulty on this map is that there are about 5,000 mini cannons, so you basically, like, never know where you're safe to make a move. All right, well, all of that. Fuck this, we out.
Yeah, I think it's Eagle, Andy, and Sensei.
I think so. It's worth noting that, like, the one thing that Sammy does have going for her is that she can get a lot of her force up fairly quickly with her faster transports and, like, capture a large swath of the map to fight him. But because Hawk gets to cheat with the factory, you know, like, that's not... You won't be able to really just stop him completely. And hey, we very rarely actually get to use Andy. Because Max is just so much better.
Max is better.
And Sammy is also better in a lot of places. So yeah, I mean, we'll also get some quick things here. The silo is going to be, like, the missiles are going to be extremely important. It is true. You do need to attack this map with a plan.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And the map, it is worth saying, the map is functionally designed for Gold Comet to be basically useless until you use a rocket to blow up the seam.
Yep.
But let's see if we can do it a little different. Much better. We'll definitely see how fast Hawk gets moving. That's, I think, going to be the biggest question.
Yep.
Is this going to give us CO select? No, it is not.
Oops.
I was kind of like,
They're like, what?
Yeah, right? I probably. It'd be so funny if I was locked in. Not the main menu.
This is what you did before, right? Oh, hey, Annie.
That's so weird. I didn't know you'd get a different version of that. But yeah, this should take us back to the menu and let us select COs.
Lord Hawk! Lord Hawk!
Well, well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's my turn.
But yeah, and it's also worth noting, like, the reason Sonya is arguably a good choice on this map is in the original version, when you got the main team's points regardless,
Yep.
all that mattered was attacking the
scene.
bits where her luck didn't matter with
Yeah.
the rockets, you
Yeah.
know?
Alright, so with Eagle, I think we have a good shot at getting like a decent power score, and if we really protect him with Andy, our technique's a bit better. It must be really difficult to get technique with Gold Comet here, because like...
I think the technique will be fine. I think it'll be power that's, like,
power.
impossible.
Like, it's one or the other, right?
Yeah,
Like,
because either you're going to have to throw them into the blender, or you're going to have to, like, you know, you'll just never kill anything.
Yeah. Like, they have one base.
They are so slow
They
to
have
start.
one
Which, again,
base.
the map was designed originally with the original scoring system in mind. Interesting question if we want a T-copter here. Mostly because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, yeah, you wouldn't be able to capture anything, so I feel like you just want to get
Yeah,
this.
I
and
guess
then...
it's like in 2 turns, like, it would get you
I guess
to the
that's actually
airport.
true. You build it this turn so that the guy you get on the next turn, lets it go up there.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, because
having
like
that
we're gonna build
airport's
more
different.
infantry next turn.
Yep.
So actually no reason not to.
Power is so hard on a factory map, but I think Gold
Yes.
Comet has the worst time with power by far.
Oh yeah. All right, the biggest thing about Orange Star is we have 2 bases and nothing close to capture with. And 5,000 income means that building an APC means that you are not building an infantry that turn,
Yeah.
which is really fucking
And
bad.
it's really interesting. I feel like Andy doesn't really want an airport.
No.
Like, he mostly wants to be ground units coming up this shit.
Yeah, like once he blows this up and ideally starts blowing this up, it's mostly just going to be about holding this
Like,
bridge
trying to, like, push forward
as
to
hard
try
as
and,
possible.
like, trap Hawk
Yes,
in
as
the
much
pi-
as we
in the
can.
pipe zone if we
Yep.
can.
Well, we'll be able to build an APC next turn. And yes, Hawk is going to be Air Unit City.
So I want Sensei
Alright,
for
what
his
an
theme.
interesting turn.
Oh, by theme.
Yeah. We're not going to be getting much of his theme, unfortunately. Whee! Ninja!
There's not much you can do to stop him from
No.
getting the stuff outside, but Agni is like the slow, hard grind to trap him in place. And I think like that, plus like Eagle backing him up a little bit, with Eagle also like stealing that kill at the end, I think will like make our score a lot easier.
Is kind of the thing we're going to want to do. And it's ultimately just going to be about, like, how fast can we get a rocket, an Eagle rocket over here,
Yeah,
versus
and
if
if-
Sensei doing it.
And essentially getting those airports, I think, is going to be important. At least
Oh, God,
one
yes.
of them, so that he can start pumping up battlecopters
Yes.
to really clog the zone.
The Sensei absolutely wants both of these. It'll just be a question of how well we can get them for him. And it'll really come down to how many bombers and copters Hawk gets out over to here.
Yeah.
That will force us, and fighters even, that'll force us to protect it. Like, is Eagle going to be the one who has to push into that to protect it? Alright, I think we're holding here, although there's kind of a world where I just get another one. I think I do, actually. Next turn, this guy's going to go up here, start capping this airport, but honestly, this one probably then wants to ferry
then
the
wanna,
next
like,
guy.
Get that airport, or is that too spicy, right?
I think that we do want that airport potentially soon.
What does that big cannon cover?
Ah, that's a good point.
Yeah, it covers that.
Yeah,
whole
so
airport.
until Andy blows that up, we can't take that one. So maybe it is just hold and get a battlecopter as soon as possible, which can at least start harassing this and any air units he sends. It is also worth noting, the map is so big, fuel is going to be important here.
Yep.
Weirdly, that's probably the biggest advantage Jess has.
Yeah, is refueling her
Is
unit.
that she can, like, she's gonna be building underpowered air and sea units, but that refueling them in a reasonable way is a genuine advantage. Alright, so if I build a thing here, and this infantry goes in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's to just, so this guy also,
He doesn't get there any faster with an APC, I guess.
it's the weirdness of it, isn't it? Is it 2 infantry this turn and then an APC next turn? Because it's mostly, we do want to be capturing as many of these cities as we can.
Yeah, if you do an APC and an infantry on the other base, that infantry will get over faster.
It'd really be about if we wanted to send an infantry out here. I genuinely don't know. Like, I think we do want this base quite badly.
Maybe
It's a
send
question
an
of-
APC on the right base with an
Yeah.
infantry on the left. Driving an infantry over as fast as possible.
Yeah. It is a tough one. Because obviously we do need a lot of money.
Yeah.
Alright, a lot of interesting decisions this turn. We will build a lander as soon as we can. We'll see where we're at once we do that. We will also, like, odds are high we'll send the lander over to the right first.
Yep.
Unless Hawk has not covered enough of this. We'll see. I find it unlikely. We'll also see when we take a break here, because we will not be playing this whole map. So yes, this is the thing.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That is such a mean second turn. Holy shit.
It has to be. It's the only way that the CPU has a chance. Yeah, the game is officially not fucking around. But that is also why, like, there's a world where Eagle even gets these. And I think it is because, like, it actually takes Andy ages to get over here.
Yes.
While Eagle is going to be able to capture them quite easily. Also, of course, we will have the ability to fire off various missiles. Like, if I wanted to give up the tempo, I could even shoot his guys now, but I don't think I do because they'll still be pretty clumps next turn if I need to. It's tough. You have to make tough decisions in this.
1.5 hours? Yeah, maybe. If you get it first try.
This is a very, like, the Green Earth maps tend to take a hot minute. This map especially is quite scary. Alright.
With one guy running ahead, you take the back seat.
I have a kind of interesting thought.
What's that?
If I did fire the missile this turn, I could load this guy into the APC and drop him off in front of the base.
Sure. You can even,
He's actually
like,
only 2 turns away.
You can even, yeah, like load, you know, the first
So if I
guy in
fire
and
the
drop
missile
him
off this turn, I
Yeah.
can start capping that soon.
Yep.
So maybe I do that.
Yeah.
Specifically because I can hit all 3 copters.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna need to build an anti-air, but at least if they are 7 health copters, that's a pretty big difference. And because
You can drop this first guy off of those 2 cities.
Exactly.
You only lose like a turn of capping.
Alright, there we go. That's the move. It is so weird to work this out.
Oh, what's Sensei up to? So many difficult choices here. He just takes that left saber.
Kind of a this turn or next turn thing, weirdly.
Why?
Because this guy won't be... The guy I build from the next one won't be able to start tapping, and... It's like this weird thing where I think it actually works out to exactly the same money, so I try not to worry about it too much.
Okay.
We've done it, though. We've captured a city. Sensei has made progress. The biggest thing about a 7 health battlecopter is that it won't one-shot an infantry on, like, a road or a plane. But yeah, you can...
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You can kind of see how, like, Orange Star is given 500 problems to solve instantly. And it's not easy for them. Alright, this dude's purpose in life is going to be to hit that shit. To use the technical term. You can cap that city next turn. I believe from here you'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drop 1, 2, 3. Will be one short, but we'll be able to start capping those soon. You're easy, and then you're over here.
Alright, let's arrange that cannon.
And yes, we will have to look out for this on this island here. Then it's kind of like, do I build another T-copter to help these guys, or do I build a battle copter? Or do I even, like, save up for a lander for the funny move that, like, an APC and a lander will allow Eagle to do refueling? I think it's a battle copter.
Sure. Don't use Drake for this map. I mean, I haven't ever, because
I imagine it would be okay. The biggest downside is actually Hawk's power healing him from the global damage.
yeah. Eagle effect. Eagle effect is fuel consumption. I saw like a...
Yes, they do. His air units use less fuel, which
That
will
is
be
good.
helpful
That
for the
is
copters
good.
here.
Yeah, it is useful. Because when air units run out of fuel, they crash
They die.
and die.
Hee hee. By the way, that is a fighter.
Yeah.
Another thing worthy of consideration is just like saving up for a fighter. Slightly, unfortunately, we are one short from being able to get one next turn. But it might still be worth saving up for a fighter on this one in 2 turns.
Boat sink.
I'm genuinely not sure. The big thing about this is you spend so much time not fighting that you make a lot of decisions that are going to end up being really important without necessarily, like, knowing what they are, what they'll be.
And what mistakes you're making.
Yeah, exactly. I think I probably do. Like, the most useful thing Eagle can have right now is a fighter. Because we absolutely need to take over the air. Like, Eagle's going to be building a lot of fighters on this map. Since they will destroy copters, bombers, and stop the fighters from destroying his land destroying units, so... Alright, for the very first time, Andy is capturing a city. It's funny, I think I'm kind of regretting the AP thing.
Huh?
I don't think it's like lose the map, but like
It's not actually that helpful.
yeah, it's not the specific moves are not quite as good as I was hoping they would be.
Well, if I should redo the map, we know.
It's true, if we finished this stream by getting our asses kicked, then that's kind of successful.
I'm always happy when I can listen to Sensei's theme.
This is true. Alright, so just get another infantry. We'll build a lander next turn, finally, and then we'll throw these 2 guys in. Those guys will be finished. Yep, okay, this will work. This is fine. The other thing about Hawk is he will build a very balanced force very quickly.
Very funnily, on hard mode, Gold Comet starts with a lander
Yeah.
and 2 infantry, making like a much faster start.
Yeah, and I think it's like they kind of have to, because if they didn't do that, they would be like the map would
run
basically be
over.
impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot more. Hard campaign does have a few things it does, and one of the things it does is map but pre-deployed.
Yeah, map up with pre-deploys and like
Both this and the last mission, the volcano mission, are like that. It's the same map, but they have given.
so this is where
time?
things get interesting. It's gotta be that.
I like that.
Yeah. Hit the fighter. Hit. This is the most money. This is what Rachel would hit.
Yeah, it's alright with it.
When we're firing a missile, we must always ask, what would Rachel do?
So hardware does a few things to make things harder, but yeah, this map and the last map, it specifically puts a bunch of units of both you and the enemy on the map. So like Hawk starts with a ton of naval units.
It is funny, if I had not built this guy specifically, I would have been able to build a fighter this turn. I think that would have been pretty big, actually.
Alright, it's time to start harassing those mini cannons.
Such as we can. At least building a fighter here next turn is not
It's
that
actually,
bad?
yes, yeah.
relative to having built a fighter here this turn. Like, the big thing is that this would have been able to move over to the right better to help this, because if he sends this fighter down, which there's a decent chance he does, that's what this fighter's gonna have to do, but from up here, this fighter's gonna have to respond to that anyway. So, it's not the worst thing in the world. Alright, so we're at 11,000, we got 30,000, which means we've got 10k to spend. Checking mini cannons for the 50th time. Realizing I could have built a battlecopter last turn and frowning.
Oops.
This is fine. He's just slightly behind where he could be. Oh, that's genuinely quite annoying.
That's this map.
Yep. It's like, I'm debating if I actually want to just start capping this city. If there's anything useful. Like, a really important, relatively minor thing to note is that this mini cannon does cover that city down there. So, like, what I might want to do is actually just move the APC 1 up and then use the APC to block here next turn so that I get an anti-air out here. And then start chasing him. Like, because I cannot get to the missile. If I push this guy over here, because this is 1 square high, they will just block this. They do not currently have a ton, but they might actually... Oh man, that's actually quite bad for me. Lord in heaven. It turns out the objectively correct move was actually probably to go for this missile silo, because he's gonna shoot me. Alright, we're at 7,000. We need 8,000 so we can... Sad I can't build an artillery to start rolling it over, but I think it's just double infantry. We need so many infantry. The missile isn't gonna be the worst thing in the world, but it will be annoying. Now at this point, I don't think I build an infantry with Sensei here. I'm not sure if it'll make a difference, but... Because I'm not gonna go up. He unfortunately controls that. Yes, I'm definitely getting missiled next turn, which is so sad. Never mind, we're good. God, I love a lack of sense of urgency. I keep trying to do Andy's shit. I'm sorry, Andy.
It's okay, Andy's score doesn't matter. Send his unison to the meat grinder.
Meat, meat, meat. Okay, yeah, this spot is completely safe. Except for from this fighter next turn.
Yeah.
But, you know. We do what we must. Eagle is going to get this base, but he is just going to treat it as a city, most likely. He will probably not be building from it. Alright, I'm gonna bank on the APC Bloodlust here. Specifically so that instead of it attacking this guy and like not letting me get the kill because I have to build something there, he attacks the APC and then the APC moves out of the way and the anti-air kills it and then I build here. Worth noting that these bits right here, these cannons here, are some of the most annoying motherfuckers on the planet. Alright. You want to go to the right because there is nothing for you to do down. Andy is getting 9,000 a turn. Interestingly, Hawk is being slightly conservative.
No, you cannot steal.
No.
That's why you have to be really careful.
You have to be deliberate in how you take things. Like, what makes the most sense to make as Andy here? Next turn, I am almost certainly building an artillery on this base, because the sooner this is gone, the sooner, like, the entire map opens up. But it's a question of, like, it's probably a tank. The tank is the biggest thing that I'm missing. The tank is a champion. The tank is real and strong and my friend. Alright, so because Hawk kind of already has control of this area via the via the battlecopter and the fighter jets, it is probably more useful for Sensei to go right than to attempt to steal the airport over here right this second. If Eagle gets air superiority in here, and we can take this, then we're in business. But we'll see. But the rockets in the bottom right corner are going to be incredibly important to Andy in a few turns. Alright, it did the thing. Wonderful.
Bloodlust!
The APC has basically
Bloodlust!
Justified its cost. That is genuinely how good that was. Interesting.
Fire going there is good for you?
I think so.
Oh god, so much.
Oh yeah.
There's so much.
Yeah, okay. I was pretty sure that was the case, but I wasn't completely sure. So he does build a lander here, which also will mean he has a decent chance of getting these things, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, this going here means that my copters actually are basically free to slap their, the mini cannons. Now, it will take them a while, but... Alright, interesting questions abound of if I should capture first or if I should fire the rocket first. And I think it's that I should capture first because his gigantic, disgusting force is back here and not actively threatening me. I don't think the Hawk bomber is going to actually... I don't think the fighter can kill here. I think I can bait him into something stupid. Alright, where are we at? We have 25. We're gonna build another fighter next turn, which means we've got 5,000, which means I'm building a transport copter. And we're not healing next turn because Hawk still has not actually taken any damage whatsoever. So I believe this is defensible. Also, hello, hello. Yeah, I think we're just gonna chill here.
How much longer do you want to go?
I think we'll let Hawk take his next turn, see what we get here, and then I'd be fine finishing up there if you want to do that.
Sounds good.
I think if we get a good idea of what this is gonna be, we have a decent chance of finishing it next, as long as Andy doesn't get
Worked.
totally wiped, but I think we actually have a pretty good shot. We're gonna want to contest this, but I think we can, because I think I can send this guy over here and fire it next turn before he can stop me. But I think I'll have a decent idea of if that's the case next time. Alright, yeah, so Eagle will be able to build a fighter. The plan is starting to come together. Andy finally gets some fucking money. But Operation APC is disgustingly good. Alright. You're here. Yeah, I move you here and then you can get buried. If it's even necessary. But that APC Bloodlust may have just cost them the map.
We wouldn't, don't want to count any chickens yet. Cost them that turn at least.
Yeah, they can't get anywhere near this. So I will get this missile, and that's honestly like the most important thing Andy can be doing right now. Alright, then we have the fun question of what to do with the 500 infantry I've built for him. I might have actually wanted to build rockets instead. Oh well.
Oh, you know, we're learning.
Like by not building a tank that turn. You will be able to build rockets there next turn.
Forward one.
Yes, on here, because this guy's just going to move down and be able to start firing. This is the Sensei advantage.
Yeah.
This right here is the specific
Yes.
thing that makes Sensei worth
Good
picking on this map.
Yeah.
That the
The
+1 move on the
two-turn,
lander lets you move exactly enough to get across here in 2 turns. And like it's genuinely quite a large advantage.
Because you can also get back in 2 turns.
Yep. Alright, then I think I just build a lander here next turn and put the anti-air and the thing in here and make a play for this airport.
Yep, I think that's good.
So I think that's good. Will we remember this on Sunday?
Who knows?
We'll find out.
Probably not. Woo!
That's so far away.
Woo! Hello.
Yep.
Hi, Neo. Alright, like he's making a play for those airports.
Yep. Alright, he did the thing. That is what I was hoping would happen. And
The
that is
APC
the
blood
output that I was
loss.
expecting, that I was hoping to get from it. The missile that we fired ages and ages ago is now paying off.
Yes, it seems like... I mean, your, battlecopters might be able to harass the infantry trying to take those airports.
Yep. Yes, I've got this. He's like kind of plinking away at this, but as long as there aren't fighters and he's actually about to lose the only fighter that he has, I'm not going to take this turn, but I will like look over that kind of thing. But I think we will finish up here. But I think the plan is actually pretty much set at this point. This fighter takes out this guy, kind of functionally destroys him. We build a second one here. They both move to the right to bottle up this section here. These copters basically will stop him from getting this, which then will allow the lander that I build here to either take an infantry and an anti-air, or just both infantry up to these. Once Sensei gets this, that's all he's doing for like the rest of the map. He's fine. And then
Yes, we'll need Eagle to get... Probably the easiest thing to do is a T-copter with an infantry to take the base over there, or yeah, that base there.
yeah.
With Sensei blowing up things around it. Eagle
Yes.
sneaks the infantry over there, build
Well,
the base, and build a...
It's worth noting that I did build another transport copter
Yeah.
for just such
So
an
I
occasion.
think that is the way that Eagle gets the win,
Yes.
is we sneak an infantry, take that base, build a rocket there.
Yep. And then we will continue capping with these. So Andy's whole job right now, like obviously he will have to deal with this eventually, but he has to destroy this cannon so that Eagle can grab these as well. Once we have this airport, Eagle is also set. So he's good there. Like he is going to be pumping out fighters and bombers and nothing else as he sneaks his stuff over. Sensei will be able to provide a lot of support from this island thanks to the rockets. He'll probably be the one who blows this up to kind of clear the path for Eagle. But once he has this airport, it's going to be battlecopters for days, baby. Occasional fighters, maybe some bombers, but oh, battlecopters. That will all be on Sunday, though. It's really nice to be back, even though I think my voice is giving out.
Alright, I'm back tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna play more Let's Build a Zoo until I either am ready to play Fiesta or I figure out something else I want to play.
Yep. Yeah, you're kind of in a weird spot right now where we just got back from a long break.
We just got back.
And you're not that far away from having to leave.
Yes, I'm gonna be away in August for 2 weeks to visit my mom.
Yay.
Yay! I'm on my own, so I assume you'll still be streaming.
Oh yeah, I'll still stream. It might not be our regular like scheduled stuff because we'll be doing things together, but I'll find things to stream. I'll find.
So
plenty
yeah,
of
so
stuff.
essentially I have about 4 weeks before I'm away again. So I do think a Fiesta will fit nicely in that, but I'm in the middle of run 3 right now. I kind of need to finish run 3.
Yep.
So maybe I'll do that and then Fiesta will be next week. And I'll do my usual yearly Fiesta stream, and then I'll be away. So anyway.
I think it's exit map.
Yeah, exit map.
Saves it.
Yes.
It's
yes,
weird.
does.
It's really weird.
Yes, exit map does it. And then you go to the menu, and it'll have like normally it has all the maps we could do. I believe it will now have.
Yeah, there you go. That little like
Yeah,
plus
if you go
icon
in here, yeah. You just load up the map. Ah, yes, there we go. Great
Day
Sea Battle.
8, Great Sea Battle.
Woo!
Classic or change.
91%. By the way, I think it's basically 3 more streams. I think basically every map from now on is going to be its own stream.
Almost certainly. It is. There are 3 more maps in the game, but they are all nightmares.
Yeah, nightmares.
This being one of the 3.
Yep.
Like, frankly, we'll see if we even get through, but like, we're gonna have some long streams to finish this game up. But that is just how the game gets eventually. When you're controlling 3 COs at once, the game is so much more complex to play. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed that. I had a fun time. I am glad we, like, got the 300 bullying Hawk, even when he was trying so hard to, like, stop us. Alright, well, back with more of this on Sunday.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good one, everyone.